Okay, and this starts a new part. So,
Welcome back to those who are watching the videos.
we're still continuing the stream, and now
We're
we're
entering
on
the
to
cabin next door.
finally. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours, the one the ventilator connects to.
Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging.
Maybe whoever's in the cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask.
No answer. Out of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help us with our inquiries.
How annoying. Damn!
Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. Breaking and entering.
We shouldn't enter. We should go back to our cabin, get the crew, have them look into it.
True.
We already look bad.
Yeah. Breaking and entering.
Oh.
Shelves is a different story.
Okay. No, you do that, buddy.
And where did you get from, Mr. Shelves?
I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors off their hinges. Jesus Christ.
Please, wait, Mr. Shelves. The door doesn't appear to be bolted.
It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch this muscular urge? What prey can I kick? Your own ass! I think we should just go in. There's no time to think about stress relief.
The 9th of January.
Another murder?
First class cabin, number 2.
Oh, radio. Mr. Gentleman. This man looks Russian to me. We heard a woman scream. A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. But in that case, I just screamed. Get out, all of you, now! Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe. Yes, that's me. And you are... I'm the one and only Jewel Hairlock Shows. You've heard of me, no doubt? No. I'm a great detective among detectives. One who adorns the cover of popular magazines, no less. I assume you may, trust me completely? No. He does use that magazine like a business card.
Yeah.
A detective? I do not trust detectives. We distinctly heard screams emitting from within these walls. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. So might I be so bold to ask you to open that small traveling case? Under the table or the one next to the door?
Yeah, that
How about under the bed as well? Any of those three?
Yeah, there's no way someone could fit. Unless there's...
Anyone fit into a small trunk like that?
I'm sorry.
Look, that was
That
a
was...
different circumstance, and it was a bigger trunk.
Yeah, it was such a big try.
Don't look at me. Oh my god.
Oh my, did you see that, Mr. Narahana?
Leave now. Otherwise, I'll call the steward. This is Kazuma's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby. There's no doubt about it. This strange Russian man is hiding something.
I couldn't agree more. Let's see if we can find some clues before the burly sailor returns.
Investigate thoroughly, but I couldn't find anything out of place.
It's not light blue.
Oh. Here. Here and here. And I want her to fix these. What do you think you're doing?
Ah.
This is my cabin. Get out.
Could we just have a quick look inside your traveling case, perhaps?
No!
What a pity. I think we're out of luck.
I think you're right.
This doesn't appear to be anything more we can do.
Perhaps the great detective could be to get somewhere with Rylet. Yep. Do you have a moment, please, Sholmes? I did. Well, they called him Mr. Sholmes. You need only address me as Sholmes. That's what I just did, isn't it? No, Ryunosuke, you said Mr. Sholmes. I said Sholmes. Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here? I was resting, of course.
Resting?
Indeed. I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe whilst waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great power of detection.
God, I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope this is the time. Oh.
And it would seem that the hour is upon us now. The time has come. Am I mistaken? Oh, no, actually, you're spot on, for once. So this guy's clearly that Russian murderer.
The one in the newspaper?
What?
The one in the newspaper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as in, yeah, he's the guy.
Wait.
What are you looking for? Oh, you're looking for his name?
No. Because it's Rylot.
Okay.
A Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Rylot, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret? Why, the truth, of course.
I think that involves anyone hiding a secret.
I mean, yeah. So it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for Russians.
Okay. there we go, he clarified.
Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he's guarding so closely is exposed? Do you like to witness it?
Oh yes, please.
Well then. What you're about to see may well yet astound you. For I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great detection. Great.
Great deduction.
Greatly admired, greatly deduction. To the case.
Minigun,
Could this man be a more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you? What? From time to time, it occurs to me. Is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness?
That's so stupid. Racist.
Everyone's a little bit racist sometimes. I really don't think either of those things should be occurring to you or anyone.
That's right, and Mr. Sholmes. I know this man's beard and eyeglasses are hard to ignore, especially on first reading, but I once read, "It is capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment."
Shh. I must have complete silence. What are you doing? Why are you peering at my face like that? Just as I thought. Yes, I've quite made up my mind now. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. Mr. Rylot, you have reached two incontrovertible conclusions. What do you mean? Number one, your true identity is that of a villain. Oh wow! Who would have ever fucking guessed? Using those shears, you're about to end the existence of something most dear. Are you not? Oh! Number two, the other conclusion I've drawn, you are, at the very moment, no less in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nerves, tensions as you realize you've been discovered. Yeah, that also checks out. Grrr.
Oh, Narahana-san, I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Solmes's great deductions with my own eyes.
Good for you. That was a great deduction?
Nothing can deceive Mr. Solmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person. Well, I'd say he gets, like, half of everything, right?
What ineffable twaddle.
Oh yes, I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And now I've experienced the astonishing impact of his great deductions firsthand. This is like a dream come true.
It's hard to believe it, but all the color has drained from Mr. Rylet's face. Looks like somehow both Sholm's conclusions were right. How could you? How could I possibly know such things? You wish to say? Very well then. I shall elucidate. I shall explain how it was I arrived at the part of conclusions. So...
Logical discovery!
So I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery. Let us board the train of reasoning. Plainly, let us work through my deductions together.
Yeah! The game is afoot!
So the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Lilac, obviously, what catches my eye... What catches the eye in the first place is the enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly do with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us right in the face. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away... Oh, the fuck up.
Don't worry, we're gonna go into a mini game where we correct his deductions after this. Like I said, Holmes gets everything like half right.
Is that the crime he's about to commit? Trim his beard? His beard isn't even all that good. If it was a really nice beard, it would certainly be a crime. That's, not a good beard. Now, moving on. The question that then begs is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of a magnificent beard, Mr. Rylet? Once again, the answer's plain. You have clear evidence that sheds light on the matter. Regard, if you will, the morning newspaper in particular. This fascinating front paper article, which it would appear you had read also, Mr. Rylock. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline reads, Revolutionary villain Borchkev flees Russia via Shanghai. As you could not fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard. Oh, he actually looks different from the guy in the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
But
you could kind of see where Sholmes would get that idea though.
Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away. Sure, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome revolutionary himself, Vilain Borshkev. I would have thought that too, but they have different faces.
Mm-hmm. Like the assassin guy is like his face is a lot skinnier. No, it's like
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it. And he's like bonier.
Not that I've heard of you myself, you understand. Revolutionary on the run. Wrongdoing. You know, as for the second conclusion, you are, at the very moment, on the brink of committing a grievous crime. The proof of this crime, over there. Oh yes, Mr. Rylock. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eye speaks so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answers we seek lie where the furtive glance away. The proof of your crime is sitting before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents lay bare. No, I refuse. What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation, a young lady, perhaps. One slight enough to fit in there. Don't be absurd. It's his pet cat. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
I think Rylet's actually completely innocent now. And what, pray, would be the identity of the young lady in the traveling case? Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Our careless coupe duel betrays you. Once again, we need only follow furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case is the pages of newspaper. For there's another most stimulating article. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page, a renowned prima ballerina from Novovich Ballet disappeared from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to put one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlov. I guess Sholmes isn't as dumb of a detective as...
Like I keep saying, he gets everything like half right.
There are some blatant errors. Like, she still wouldn't be able to fit in that case.
Yeah.
His face is a completely different structure.
Yeah. But
unless that guy suddenly lopped off half his jaw.
Yeah, that's or like.
In which case, what would have happened to that beard then?
Right. It's a sound. Oh, yeah, that's here.
That wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about, was it?
Well, the stories are full of Mr. Sheldon's brilliant deductions, you know? But that did seem a little different somehow. Even she can't deny it sounded how off it sounded.
I'm not saying he's doing bad. He's making reasonable assessments, but I think he got the scissors part right. I think he was going to murder someone with those scissors, but I didn't even think about trimming the beard there. That did not even come to mind. But that is an interesting point. And we still haven't found the girl. I think he did commit abduction, though, and was about to commit murder. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about your deduction. Would you mind? Not at all. Go on. Well, it starts with, there's the newspaper article. I think we had the same deduction before, but these two men look nothing like each other. Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot about his name.
His face is so much longer. Oh, yes. I recall our discussion earlier. And at the time, I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary, well able to revolutionize his own appearance.
In fairness, Mr. Charles, Mr. Royal does look more like the man than you do. I mean, yeah, but not quite.
Well, that's like saying every Russian man looks exactly the same, all Asian people look the same, all black people look the same, all Caucasian people look the same.
We get the point, I mean...
at least he's got the right race this time?
Yeah.
And beard size? That's not the point. And another thing. The part with him abducting the ballerina. Indeed, a truly startling revelation. first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young lady. Not just at first glance, it is too small. Clearly. You'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old child into that case, even if you pushed really hard. Yikes!
I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she?
You mean you don't know? The young lady is 15. No, I didn't know. How could I?
Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out from the case.
Yeah. Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain litheness in their bodies. Vinegar? For such a sour bunch, it would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case.
God, not everyone can be Samus.
Actually, Samus doesn't even shrink down that small.
How does the ball work then?
So if you actually go off of diametric, the diameter of the ball,
Yeah.
it is a 1-yard sphere. If you curl up into a ball right now, you'll have more than enough space to fit in there.
Oh, okay. Oh dear, you might be thinking of contortionist in the circus, Mr. Sholmes.
This whole thing is turning into a circus.
Mr. Naruhodo, some things occurred to me about Mr. Sholmes' deductions just now. I think his power observations are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter almost instantly. It's just where he directs his attention and his logic that seems a little off.
Your idea of a little, maybe a little off itself, Mrs. Sato.
It's just one or two key words in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering, if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives, what do you think?
Switch some key words in his deductions.
Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure we could do that. We'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Sholmes' through deductions.
Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind. This man is a lot of work. At times, I wonder how many people put up with me. It's not that funny. Ah. And you, my good fellow. Sorry? Take a moment to look at your wrists. My wrists?
Ah, what? Where are your handcuffs?
Sholmes, what is it? I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction.
Honestly, it is a dance nugget.
Finally!
Frida!
I don't believe it.
Mr. Sholmes, you are a marvel.
Don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrists when we are finished.
Because, yeah, it's the Russian.
I'm
guard.
not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this.
But the guards.
So, let us begin. Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning speculator.
You don't have to read all his lines.
So, dubious-looking Russian man is in first place. Yes, he does. As well as the scissors.
I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard?
I mean...
If that's what you had.
I actually have a very nice set of shaving shears
Yeah, but those ones he has are way too big.
I'm not denying that, but you have seen the black and gold beard shears I keep.
Mhm.
In fact, I should probably use them because my beard is getting a little long.
I know, I need to cut.
Yeah.
Because yes.
We have a very nice pair of trimmers. I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. It doesn't quite sit right with me, though.
It doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylott either.
Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong.
Let's try to switch a keyword here, Mr. Naruto-san, and see if it helps the matter.
Alright, but how?
I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott.
I wonder if it really is his beard that he's intending to use those shears on.
Exactly. If we do manage to find something that seems to fit the sense of Mr. Sholmes' deduction better,
Then what?
then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruto-san.
Why am I the one to do something about this? Anyway, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around the last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Rylot really going to use those enormous shears for? Oh, it's a fake beard.
And yes, I know it seems easy, but this is the tutorial, like, great deduction fix.
They are the escaped ballerina. Or runaway ballerina? I say escaped, but it's not like she was imprisoned.
I mean, at least not physically imprisoned.
What is this?
It looks like a cascade of stunning golden locks.
No. Color is not the point. One is, what's it doing on the back of Mr. Rylot's head? And how is growing out from underneath his thick black hair?
Well, yes, that's true. So it's stunningly beautiful and stunningly surprising.
Something's definitely not right here.
gotta press the X so it like good with editing it. Yeah. X.
Yes!
I'm sorry, I love the animation. I love the animation.
You were on the verge of using those shears to cut away the golden locks you sport. Indeed. You have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. Such luscious golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. Well, looks like you got a new character to voice.
Yep. Except I don't know how to do a roast dice. I was trying to figure that out.
And judging from the length of the sheer and sheen of your hair, one's still very much in her youth. If only I hadn't... Good.
Yeah.
If only.
If only I had managed to cut my hair, no one would have suspected. I'm gonna do it deep until she exposes her hair. She changes.
Okay. The question then begs is this. Why would you desire to rid yourself of such magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. With clear evidence to shed light on the matter. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolution.
I had no idea that old man was really a young woman in disguise, did you?
Are you staring at me like that?
Yes, it was a surprise. Now how does that? You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Sorry?
You look like you're in the element as you dance around the room deducing the facts with Mr. Sholmes.
I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything.
You don't have to lie. This is... Yes, I understand. Say no more. You don't have to lie now, hon.
Well, anyway, let's focus on the next part of Sholmes' deduction, shall we? The evidence he picked out doesn't fit the facts at all.
No, that's true, given that Mr. Rowlett is actually a woman.
Exactly. He, or rather she, can't possibly be the merciless revolutionary.
I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole is taken a different direction now,
Yes.
Let's switch the evidence for something else, something that fits the facts we now understand.
For some reason, this woman needed to try and hide her true identity. As though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation. Alright, I'll do my best.
Yes!
The evidence reveals that your identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina. That's right. You've hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Crime? Theft of the tiara.
Yeah, I mean, there's no hiding. She had it last.
It would appear we're finally able to address your true identity. Yes, because your true identity is that of Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina. Miss Nicola... Miss Nikolina Pavlov.
Ah! Oops. Yeah, there we go. You're right. My real name is Nina. I mean Nikolina Pavlova.
I'm just gonna call her Nina because it's easier to say.
Fair. But please, please, I beg you, do not tell anyone. So obviously, this is absolutely fucking wrong.
Yep. Now, as for my second conclusion, you are at the very moment on the brink of committing a grievous crime. The proof of this crime, over here. Oh yes, Miss Nina. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. As I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies there, where the fervent glance falls. The proof of your crime sits before our very eyes in the traveling case. The woman is the ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. So clearly, she can't be inside the traveling case as well.
No, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all.
In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again.
You seem to look pleased now, Hana-san. Do you like another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes?
Stop it. Anyway, there must be something else that shows what the woman is up to. Oh my god, it wasn't the case. But what caused the case to rattle? The case rattled.
I know. Yes, I wonder why.
It is clearly
Yeah.
the tiara. What? Me? Isn't it usually girls who wear tiaras? Wouldn't you like to try it on?
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's far too beautiful.
All the more reason for you to try it. I'm not wrong.
Is that a compliment though? Hey.
I feel like I've seen it somewhere recently.
Yes!
The proof of your crime is surely this tiara.
Ah,
Remember to speak up, okay?
I'm trying.
It's barely reading above a 15.
Okay, I'll try.
I believe this tiara is worn on stage. I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novevich Ballet. Is it not? Indeed, it would appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in the newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, okay, so around 500 rubles is, or around $500 is 70 rubles. So I know that because of some items actually, did I talk about this in a prior stream?
Yeah, you mentioned you bought something from Russia. Is that what the currency is? Rubles?
Yes.
Okay.
And that means...
But this is modern day, though.
So adjusting for inflation, that would be... around 30 billion USD?
Oh my god.
Around 30 billion USD in modern currency.
Oh, modern currency, okay.
In their currency, I would say it's... It is... I already think I discussed that, but
Yeah.
so...
It's still a lot of it. Just assume it's a lot of it.
Yes, yes. The crime you've committed is theft.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm already forgetting how to do the accent. Oh no! No. I didn't.
Comrade, we must kill these swines.
Because I also have to do it high pitched because she's a teenage girl.
Yes, you left your ballet troupe, unlawfully taking their precious tiara with you.
It's...
Comrade, what are you doing?
Comrade, what are you doing? No. My lips. I can't voice act, I'm sorry.
Do you need some references for Russian voices?
Perhaps. But another time. I have no one, no family, no friends. I am alone and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an heir of Prussia? It belongs to me.
This girl's only 15 years old, and she's running away all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely.
Alright, I will tell you everything. There is no point in hiding it now.
Come. Let us not be hasty.
What?
There remains one unsolved mystery about you.
Mystery? What? What do you mean?
You have staunchly refused to open your traveling case of yours in our presence. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there is an existence of some reason why you wish for it to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlov? I mean, it could be her wardrobe, and that would just be inappropriate. My dear girl, there's no sense of playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention.
Always.
Indeed. I have a good intention. I have very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I have even laid eyes on them. Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Our careless coup d'etat betrays you. Once again, we need only follow our fervent glance to find the answer. The only reason you... Only completely changed tact with his deduction now.
I believe Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you?
Maybe. But why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all this? It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem like the reason why this young lady doesn't want to open her suitcase. Would have been written in a book. Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want young woman doesn't want to open her case would be written in a book that doesn't even belong to her.
Yes, that's true, but still. Miss Pavlov certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself.
Then there has to be another reason why she wouldn't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area, if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn.
I agree, that is the only answer.
Whatever she had hidden inside the case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookcase.
These are the rules of passage and travel aboard the SS Burat. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
There we go.
The rules.
It's a cat. Exact same notice in our cabin too. I wonder what happens if you break the rules.
They break your neck. Oh dear, I'm sure the punishment would be severe now I'm out of sun. You'd probably be left adrift in the freezing cold ocean. Or shut inside a tiny wardrobe for days on end. Shut.
So I've actually been serving time for weeks now, have I? I think we know our answer.
Yes!
Yes, the reason why you refused to open your case is written on the rules of passengers. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabin. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Okay, we're gonna end the part here, and
Okay. Bye for the video, watchers.